stretch session today. We're going to use a foam roller and a stretch strap. You can also use a yoga strap instead. We're going to start by taking our hands onto the yoga strap, stretch strap, and then flipping your hands around. So I'll show you that again. We're going to hang on and then flip around so it looks like that. So we're going to start by opening up the chest, just bringing our arms up, big breath in. Exhale, fold down. So the palms are facing outwards. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold back down. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, just release the hands in front of you. Bring the right foot straight back. We'll start by opening up the hip. We'll bring the arms up to create that opening through the chest as well. Drawing the shoulder blades down your back, trying to get those shoulders away from the ears and stretching out the front line of the body. We're going to lean over to the left, so you have your left foot forward. You're going to lean over to your left right now. Come back up to neutral, step forward, release. Give your shoulders a few circles, roll back. So roll it back and just breathe. Take a moment to pull the shoulder blades back. We're going to do the same leg again. Step back, right foot, inhale, sweep up, stretch out that right hip flexor once again. And just putting light pressure on that strap just gives you that really nice connection of opening, and it keeps alignment. Step forward, release that. Good, roll back your shoulders a few times. Let's do this on the left side. So take the left foot back now. Inhale, sweep your arms up once again. And now lean over to your right this time. So as you lean over to your right, we're going to make sure that the left hip bone is staying straight forward. It's not twisting as we do that. Come back to center. Step forward, release the arms. Few shoulder rolls. And let's do that again. Step back, left foot. This time just bring your arms up. Step forward, release down. Just relax through the arms. Release the stretch strap from your hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen again. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. We're now going to open up the front line of the body again with lying down on the roller. So get your roller out, sitting down on the edge, and then lying down on your back, making sure your head is fully supported, and open up your arms like so. Elbows are parallel with the shoulders. If you're dealing with any shoulder issues, any impingements, or an underlying issue, you may just need to have your hands flat on the floor, palms up. Just make sure there's no strain in the shoulder joints. We're going to breathe into the chest and relax every exhale. Inhale, you'll feel yourself possibly lifting those elbows up a little bit, but on your exhale, really calming the muscles down and noticing the elbows getting a little closer towards the mat. We're going to start to draw some circles, so you're going to bring your arms up and around, up and around. Coming back to the chest stretch here. Release your hands by your side. Do a little rock from side to side on that roller, massaging through the low back, upper back, just for a few breaths. We're going to do an amazing inner thigh hip opener. We're going to roll up in any way that you can. You're going to move the roller lengthwise, and you're going to take a seat onto it. So sit right onto it. You're going to bring your feet together for butterfly, and we're going to take a few breaths here and just settle into it, and then bring it down into your hip stretch. You can even kind of roll back a little bit. Find where the best position for this stretch is. And now let's calm our upper body, our neck. Let's do that again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. inhale, lengthen your spine. And then we're going to come off the roller, move it to the side, grab your stretch strap, wrap it around your right foot. If you pick your left, it's all right, just listen to the cues. The right leg's going to come up. We're going to soften through the shoulders. We're going to hold here for a few breaths. I want you to take notice of what the opposite leg is doing right now, the one that's not being stretched out. Can you relax that leg? And now we're going to cross that over to the left slightly. So now I'm going to bring my right foot a little bit over to the left, feeling around that IT band, stretching out and in through the glute, upper glute. Soften your knee if you feel too much tension in your knee joint. And then relaxing through your neck. And now let's bring that right foot out to the outside of the right side. And I'm going to hang on to the strap with my left hand. And I'm going to bring my leg over. And now I'm going to move that from left to right at my own pace. Come back to center, draw the shoulder blades down. Keep the loop around the foot, so keep the strap around the foot, just release the leg. And then bring it back up. Pull again, and just feeling the extra relief, the relaxing sensation that you get from that stop and go again. Dropping the shoulders down. And then bend your right knee, just release the strap from the foot. Reach your arms overhead and notice how that right leg feels compared to the left. Feels a little bit longer. Let's repeat this sequence on the left side. Drawing the shoulder blades down, hips are square so we're not twisting, feeling very aligned, and now breathe. We're going to start by bringing that left leg over to the right, feeling a stretch in the outside of that left leg. Can you calm your neck down a little bit and just breathe? Really being conscious of all the sensations. We want to stretch, not a strain. So that range of motion is really customized by you. Bring it over to the left side now. I'm going to keep my right hand on that strap. And I'm going to open up my hips this way. Inner thigh stretch. And then I'm going to move it from right to left in any pace that I choose that works for me and works for you. And go ahead and explore with that range of motion. If you're going all the way over, great. There's no right or wrong here. As long as you're feeling a stretch, we're good to go. Coming back to center, keep the strap around the foot, release the left foot to the ground, and then bring it back up. Excellent. Bend your left knee, release the strap from the hands and the foot, and just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. We're going to massage the low back and then stretch up through the glutes. So you're going to bring your roller back into action, place it underneath your low back. If this is too high for your neck, your back, just leave it alone and just bring your knees in without the roller and move your knees from side to side. So I'm just trying to create as much circulation in the body as possible and just making sure you're breathing through your stretches. Sometimes it takes your breath away when things are really tight. So important to just be super mindful about that. Excellent. Resting your feet to the floor. Remove the roller. And then we'll take our right foot onto our left knee, going into a right glute stretch. Maybe moving your legs slightly over to the left right now. If your right foot is on your left knee, we can kind of feel out where we need to be in this position to get the best stretch. And releasing there. Just take a moment, big breath in. And exhale, switching to the other side, left foot on right knee. And I'm grabbing a hold of my kneecap. You may not have the flexibility to do so you can grab behind the backside of the right knee, or the right leg, that is. Resting your feet to the mat. Bring your knees over from side to side. This next one, we're going to grab the stretch strap again. If it's not for you, you're going to just go back to figure four, what we just did. You're going to hold on to that strap just like we did at the very beginning. So you'll hang on to it and then flip your hands. You're going to bring the arms over the head. Step two, right foot on left knee. You want to make sure that ankle bone is in connection with the knee. My left foot is tucked in nice and close to my glute, and I'm going to bring everything over to the left side. And now I may shimmy my hands, my arms over to the right, and just feel that really nice length through the left side of my body, but then again in my right hip. Or you can just stay neutral and get this really nice chest opener with the glutes, or start to move yourself a little bit more over to the right with your arms and feeling that left side connection. Breathing into this. Relax your fingertips. Relax your toes. Coming back up, everything's neutral again. Maybe bring your arms back to center just to calm them down. And switching to the other side. So I'll talk you through this. Left heel, left foot on right knee now. Bringing the strap over the head. And I'm going to start bringing everything over to the right side. And once I find that connection with my left upper hip and then through my rib cage, I'm going to start making my way over to the left with the strap between my hands. And I'm going to reach over to the side just like this. If you're like, I just feel really contorted and I just want to stay neutral, just stay neutral. Or maybe you're still in figure four. This is a lovely whole body chain stretch. Relaxing those fingertips, relaxing your neck. And then coming back to center, releasing it all, taking your foam roller back onto the mat and placing it underneath your neck. So just prop it underneath the neck, and you're going to look from side to side, massaging through the neck just for a few moments. And then we're going to wrap this stretch session up with a few downward facing dogs, but if you're not downward facing, not doing the downward facing dog, you're going to sit up tall, reach towards your toes. Because downward facing dog isn't for everybody, and I understand that. So what you'll practice is just reaching forward, okay? You may want to flow through a few half vinyasas. So here's a suggestion for the ending of this stretch sequence. So either touching your toes seated or come up downward facing dog. You can go into a chaturanga upward facing dog and just keep repeating that a few more times. So just keep reaching towards your toes if you're modifying. Maybe you're just doing downward facing dog right now, paddling your heels up and down. And then today we're going to end in child's pose, knees out wide, toes together, sit back. Thank you so much for joining me today.
My body's thanking me for that. I hope you feel a little bit more limber, but also just feeling that blood flowing through your system. Take a deep breath in here and settle here for as long as you like. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you soon.